So I haven't updated my channel since March. I haven't uploaded any videos since March. I did put some on my gameplay samples channel recently in the last couple of days. I've been in nomad mode this year. I've lived in 3 different states, been driving across the country back and forth. My main game collection is packed away safely in climate-controlled storage somewhere in that natural state. That's what they call this state anyways. But I am back and I am in a stable environment and I can start working on videos again, give or take. Right now I'm still separated from my main collection, so that doesn't leave me very much to do. I'm not really in a state yet. I'm not comfortable to start working creatively and doing voiceover and writing and staying focused on that. So I've decided that instead of having a separate gameplay sample channel, I'm going to bring gameplay samples back to my main channel, but I will definitely mark them gameplay sample. So you don't, the reason I put them on a different channel is because I uploaded one final, like a PS2 underrated gem video that was just straight gameplay, and people were like, oh, I thought this was going to be voiceover like you've been doing. So I decided to create a separate channel, which still has like 100 subscribers, give or take, but I'm pretty sure a lot of you on my main channel who aren't subscribed to that channel think that I often disappear. Sometimes I'll be uploading stuff to my samples channel for here and there a couple months, and everyone thinks I'm dormant off my main channel or I disappeared because you're not subscribed to the other channel. I separated them again, like I said, because people thought I was going to do voiceover, so I decided to do pure voiceover stuff, reviews and whatever on my main channel, and I separated the gameplay samples from the main channel. But I'm going to bring them back to this channel here because you can see that, well, one, I'll be active, to maybe showcase some things that, I don't have the time to write out an entire script and do a full review at the moment. Maybe I'll get around to some of them, and it keeps my channel more active, and we can discuss things in the comments, kind of like, the old forums or something. So it still keeps discussion about retro games and stuff, but there is one caveat. As I said, I am separated from my main game collection, which is in storage. So the only thing I have is this Lenovo Legion laptop, the one that I found at McDonald's. Yes, I found it at McDonald's. Someone just left it there. No, the one I found at Walmart. I don't know why I always confuse McDonald's and Walmart. Maybe they're just two big evil corporations. So I found the $800 Lenovo Legion laptop for about $400 or $500 after tax. It was like almost 50% off on clearance. So I'm like, I can't pass that up. It's not super, super uber anymore, but it's got a Ryzen 5, GeForce, 1060 Ti, and like only 8 gigs of RAM, but that's upgradable. But so the only caveat is I'm only going to be able to show you Steam gameplay samples till I get reunited with my main channel. I don't have a capture card. I picked up a couple of games here and there for various old systems, but I have no means of capturing them. I don't even have the systems with me right now to even test the games, if you will. But and the only other caveat with my Steam collection is it's pretty much just mostly first-person shooters, because if you're a console gamer in the 90s and you didn't have a computer, the main things you missed out on were first-person shooters and strategy games and, Diablo type things. But for the most part, I pretty much own nothing but first-person shooters in my Steam account. So for a while here, my channel will be first-person shooter gameplay samples until I get, my retro collection. I'll definitely put the title Sample Me or Sample This or something like that, so when you see it, if you're one of my regular subscribers, you'll know I'm not doing a review or anything. It's just a gameplay sample. Play the game, I don't know, I'll write a description or something, and we can discuss it in the comments or whatever, like the old forums. Maybe it's a game you haven't seen or played. But all these are available on Steam, which, so that way if you see a cool game that you like and haven't played, you can just go to Steam if you have a Steam account. I recently, resurrected my really old Steam account that I got, I want to say either when I was playing Counter-Strike in like 2003, 2004, or even, I think I had it when I got I bought an Alienware like 2005 with my tax return. I know Alienware don't buy pre-builds, but this is when the company was actually still pretty cool. But because I wanted to play Doom 3 of all the Doom 3 and Half-Life 2 and Quake 4 and like all the Uber games at the time, and I'm like, wow, I really want to play Doom 3 in its full glory. I could have just got the Xbox version, I guess, which is still a pretty good version, but So I got Half-Life 2, and I put that Steam account in, and I had that Half-Life collector's set for the PC that never had a Steam. I just put in the CD keys, and I have, Half-Life on my Steam account, like every Half-Life like mod and game, even the orange box, which I found recently, and the codes hadn't been used, so I actually have like Half-Life 2 or something that I can give away, but so it's a really old account. I still have Half-Life, and I've been buying more games, obviously, because I have a laptop, and that's the only thing I had. So I'm going back and finding a bunch of retro games even that I own, some of them in physical form. I just don't have them with me, and I really wanted to play them, like the original Alien vs. Predator Classic on the computer, which I couldn't find Alien vs. Predator 2 Gold for some reason. Maybe that's on GOG, I don't know. Anyway, off the topic. So I guess the official reason I'm uploading this video is, for the time being, I'll have some PC gameplay samples put up on my main channel, just to show you guys that I am still active, still brainstorming, but at the time, I'm not in a stable enough environment to let creativity flow, I just got done driving from Arizona to Arkansas, and I'm still just here a couple of days, so nothing's really flowing, and again, being away from my main collection, I can't show you some of the really obscure PlayStation 1 stuff, but I can show you stuff off of Steam that I've picked up, even stuff that I found for free, some of them, just in case you want to play them. If you have a computer that can play them, most of the games I'm sure you can, because they're rather old, some of them, I think the newest game I have is Doom 2016, and this thing runs it like a champ, so I have a bunch of retro, mostly first-person shooters to show you guys, just for now, as not quite filler, but just to show you that I'm still active, and I'm still brainstorming, and I'm still kind of in the game, even though I've been nomad this year, going for a workcation back in Arizona, where, make some money, just chill, see some of my old friends and whatnot, so, just thought I'd update you that I will move the straight gameplay samples back to my main channel, just to show you guys I'm still active. I'm just going to upload it, just whatever I'm playing, or whatever I have on Steam, what I'm playing at the moment. I might do multiple videos of the same game, I probably won't do full playthroughs, because I'm not really good at any of the games. I don't really know where a lot of the secrets are in some of these shooters, because some of them I'm playing for the first time, I always wanted to play them and could never find them, or just never had access to. So, yeah, I guess there you have it. And once I get my retro consoles, I'll show you more retro console, stuff too. But for right now, you'll just see my little Lenovo Legion laptop playing Steam games, computer games, on my main channel. And whenever I get around to it, I'll start scripting and reviewing maybe some of these games, maybe others, or, I'll show you all first-person shooters, and then I'll review an RPG or something. I'll throw you off. You'll never figure it out. Or maybe you will. I don't know. Actually, I don't know what I'm going to do, but I just thought, just put some of them games, just the samples back on my channel. We can discuss them. Maybe you played these games, maybe you haven't, maybe you want to check them out. And, I'll spotlight free games and whatever else I find on Steam, because, again, all I have is a laptop. I don't have my Nintendo. I don't have my PlayStation. I don't have anything but computer gaming. But that's alright. I like computer gaming. I like console gaming more, but again, I still like retro PC shooters, because I was deprived of a PC as a child, and I didn't get to play all these really... Anyway, so, just a quick announcement. Well, not quick, like 10 minutes into this thing, give or take. With that, and I just figured I'm still alive, I'm still planning things, and again, I'm just going to throw up samples. I'll put like sample me or sample this or something in the title before I even put the game's title, so those of you that want the voiceover stuff can just ignore that. And those of you that want to see samples or like gameplay samples, or want to read whatever I write about the game in the bottom, assuming I'm not being lazy, we can discuss in the comments or whatever else. But with that, 2D Gamer, signing out. 2D the Nomad Gamer, thank you. Signing out.